Welcome back to Check It Out with Rich. I get probably at least 20 emails a month from people wanting me to review their products. And I mean, these people aren't even looking at my channel. The last one I got a day or two ago was for office chairs. What that has to do with camping, the outdoors, campgrounds, I have no idea. But this email, I ended up sending it to the junk pile. And then a couple days later, I'm thinking of a story that happened back in the 90s. My sister and a bunch of her friends went to Holiday Inn. They rented out a bunch of rooms, and they're partying. And next thing you know, they're getting tired, sleepy. They all went to sleep. I can't remember how it happened, but I don't know if somebody came to their senses or the hotel staff came up, and they had CO poisoning. Had it not been for whatever happened, they all probably would have died from this silent killer, carbon monoxide. It's odorless, and it also is the same, say, weight as air, so it mixes with the air. So it's not staying high, it's not staying low, it's mixing with the air, so it's everywhere. And also, there's no warning signs, it just happens. So the product I have is from ITEHIL, and they sent me a cordless, rechargeable, packable, mobile carbon monoxide detector. Now we're going to open it up, see what's in the box. Now they gear this more towards your van life and hot tents. That's people using either wood or diesel heaters. And as far as the diesel heater goes, some campers are starting to use diesel heaters in their campers, so this would be a nice supplement. So we got some directions. We have the unit itself, which you can see is pretty small. And you get a charging cable, which is USB-C. And you get a little lanyard with a carabiner clip. So we're not going to put this on now, but it just goes through the hole in the top. Okay, now the reason I decided to do this is now there is a gas detector in the camper. I'm not sure if it does CO or not, but this is small enough that you can put this in your overnight bag, you can carry it in your truck, you can carry it in your camper, and use it anytime. We're up my mother-in-law's this weekend. I can take it in the house and use it. We go to a hotel room, take this in the hotel room, use it there. I could use it inside the camper. If I should happen to go hot tenting, I could use it in a hot tent. Just hang it up inside the tent, and you're good to go. Okay, let's go over some of the functions. And it weighs 3.3 ounces, so that's not bad. Even in a backpack, I've done a lot of backpacking. 3.3 ounces for something that's going to possibly save your life is pretty good. What you have your charging port on the back, and like I said, it is USB-C. And then also on the back, there's a magnet. So you can put it on your refrigerator, wherever, the side of your truck, whatever you want. You can also set it on a dresser, or you can hang it in your tent. Now the button down below, which is only one button on it, you got to push and hold, and it'll come on. And it does an initial countdown from 30 seconds. Okay, at the top, all those zeros, that is your CO reading. So that'll go up as CO increases. And then underneath that, you also have temperature and humidity display. And then underneath that, at the very bottom, you have your battery. Now this is real-time reading. It refreshes every 2 seconds. So every 2 seconds, it's taking a sample of the air and then giving you a reading. Okay, now once this hits 50 parts per million, there'll be 2 bars that light up on both sides, and they'll turn to yellow. And then once it hits 100, it turns to red. Now you can push the button to turn the alarm off, but you better find out what the issue is or leave where you're at, because you don't want this silent killer coming after you. Okay, then after a while, the screen will go dim, and all you have to do is just push the button and it brightens back up again. Now this has a 1000 milliamp battery in it, and they say it lasts 140 hours. They're wrong. I mean, they're way off. I charged this up fully, turned it on, it lasted almost 200 hours. So they're off a little bit. So 200 hours, that's a long time between charges. So if you're going on a few day backpacking trip or a few day camping trip, you're covered. You got power supply, you're good indefinitely because you can charge it up whenever needed. It does have pass-through charging, so you can plug this in, set her down, and it'll keep charging as it's working, and it'll keep working after it's fully charged when it's plugged in. Okay, then to turn it off, you just push and hold the button, and it turns off, which that'll get me to one of my dislikes. Yeah, like I was saying about the gas detectors in the camper, there's no readout. At least here, you do have a readout. If it's normally 0 or normally 5 or normally 10 and it starts spiking up, you know there's an issue. You better check out what the deal is. There are 400 accidental non-fire related deaths in the United States every year from carbon monoxide. And having something a little extra around to help save your life is a pretty good idea. Okay, so we're going to put this to the test. It's a little windy out here. I might have to go in the garage to test it, but we're going to try it out and see what happens. Okay, so I figured the best way to try this is with exhaust of a car. So we have it backed into the garage. We're trying not to breathe. And Becky's going to lower it down slowly. And I hope you can see this. Okay, stop there. Okay, it's starting to rise. Okay, take it up a little bit. Okay, when we hit 100, you notice the tone changed. And then at 50, it shuts off. Okay, now this will go up to 100. So it's picking it up again. I mean, this will go up to, I think, 1,000 parts per million. But by then, you're dead. Okay, take it up back. Let's try it again. And then we're going down. And then 60, 55, 51, and silence. Okay, the one function I did forget to mention here is it can go between Fahrenheit and Celsius. When the screen is lit up, you just push the button once and it switches between the two. Okay, now that test, I don't know if you noticed, but the screen was asleep when Becky started lowering it down towards the tailpipe. And as soon as it started detecting, that screen lit up. Once it hit 50, it turned yellow, the bars on the side started to beep, and then once it hit 100, the bars turned red at the top and started beeping faster. And then just the opposite coming down. When she pulled it up, the level started going down, the red lines went away and the beeping changed. Once it hit 49, the yellow went away and there was no beeping, it was okay. Yeah, I tried using some sticks to light them up, but it was so windy here, the reading would just start to come up, then the wind would come by and blow the smoke away. So I looked over at my mother-in-law's car. I'm like, hey, carbon monoxide, there you go. So anyway, a great product from ITEHIL. 3-in-1, you have carbon monoxide testing, temperature, and humidity. I think the only thing that would make this a little bit better would be to have a clock on it. You know, you're out in your tent or your van, your camper, whatever, you got it sitting there. It has a clock on it. Okay, now for my dislike. It's minor. It's this button. I know from backpacking that when you're storing stuff away, if it's something like this that you don't want that to come on, you try to pack it in a way that nothing's going to touch it, but sometimes it doesn't work like that. Yeah, so if they just had a different way of turning this on, would be great. But other than that, it's a great product. I will put the links in the description for the ITEHIL Portable 3-in-1 Carbon Monoxide Detector. I really do like this. I think we're going to be using it a lot. I also have a discount code, and it is RICH20, and that is for 20% off. Okay, so once again, thanks for checking it out. We'll see you all next time. Bye.